All right, here we are with a something that I just never played before, a red deck. Well, that's not true, but it's got a black splash, and it really appealed to me just from Rix Maadi Red, and in the sideboard you got Theater and Angrath. Now the reason I'm playing this is because it absolutely thrashed me when I was playing Esper. Mainly because they saw like 200 cards and I saw 20 by turn like 10. I just couldn't keep up with the value. I didn't have enough sweepers to just keep, ramping. And then they developed, obviously, an experimental frenzy that I couldn't answer, and I died. So I think this is still a very, very, very powerful strategy. And that's emphasized in the fact that you can actually even play this strategy slower. Like Rekindling Phoenix's Risk Factor is not the most aggressive card, but very good. And Frenzy, of course. And in the sideboard, even have a 5-drop and another Frenzy for slower matchups and stuff. But yeah, let's take this to a constructed event. I haven't done a constructed event in a while. That'd be nice. And do the Pandemonium event with it. Nah, because they'll just lose the Nexus. Where is it? There it is. Hasn't been that long, Beasley. Jeez. No, let's not do Bant Nexus. Alright. Buzitaztau. I see. No creatures or spectacle cards, but we have 9, 10, 11, 12, with 13 points of burn in hand. And this can play a slower game. Like, I can toss these at creatures and still win. I think this will be a good showcasing hand to open the video with. Maybe this is slow enough to explain what I'm talking about here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this is a bad keep. Again, I'm not super familiar with how to actually keep a good hand with red decks, so... Well, ranked best of 3? Yeah, I don't want to lose... I don't want to lose. No. I think I want to do this first. This deck is very good. I mean, the person that I was playing against was playing a, they were ranked 288 in Mythic. So they were actually quite up there with this deck. They had Chain Whirlers, but I don't own any. Also, there's no turn 1, 2, or 3 drop from this red-white deck, so I think we're in a good spot. No black source, but that's fine. For the Rix Maadi splash here. Don't expect our opponent to continue doing What? Enters the battlefield, search your library for... let me resolve first. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a dinosaur, put it on top. Whenever a dinosaur enters the battlefield, deal damage to each creature. Okay. Cool. What did they get? They got a... thing that turns into a 3/3, sure. My replacement for Chain Whirler is more burn spells. to consistently get the spectacle. Opponent is at a virtual 3. Alright. I don't think there's any life gain in this. Is this Polyraptor? There's no green in this deck. Unless they got violently unlucky. Well, they get a 3/3 for 2. They declined to do it? Really? Why? That's you want the 3/3, right? I guess they're playing around Chain Whirler, like pinging this, but I can just ping the 3/3 and it wouldn't die. That's very strange. I guess there's no reason to snap this off yet. Okay, good thing I didn't snap that off. Wow. I did something right, chat. I did something right. Ah, lame. Cycle this Blood Crypt? Sure. There's only 3 black cards left in the deck anyways. And we found lethal. They need to gain life right now. Yeah, I've never seen red-white dinosaurs before. I'm with you on that one. Wait, what? Wait a minute. 1 damage to each creature. And then they put the enchantment that pings it, but they lost their enchantment because they chose to ping earlier. I think my opponent made a couple mistakes this game. I like their deck though, but I think they sequenced that a little strange. Because they wanted the 3/3, because then they wanted the free enchantment on it. Would have swung for 5, because you want to close the game out against red pretty quickly. Okay, I'll take it. And that was a good hand to keep, apparently. So we do like Lava Coil here, even though they have enraged cards. We can just exile like a lot of what they're gonna do anyways. They could wind up no, they're not green, so they might not have answers to Experimental Frenzy. I don't think I want the 4th one though, or Theater or Angrath. Angrath seems a little too slow. We can play a slower game against this opponent though, and stealing some of their things is actually kind of nice. Yeah, two for winning yourself is a hot thing right now in Magic. That's funny. No, I think our opponent might just be a bit unfamiliar with the card interactions or something, or maybe they had a game plan and they confused themselves with the enchantment ping there. I don't know. Might have just might have got confused. Also, it might not have mattered anyways because I just would have killed them. Oh, they're in the tank and the sideboarding, so maybe some life gain tech. Could have still played the land and still got a card. Discard before drawing? No, you have to discard a card to the Rix Maadi to actually draw a card off it. Unless you spectacle it. But I didn't have black land, or wait. You know, I only had 2 untapped sources, right? Yeah, because otherwise I would have just snapped off the spectacle there. Alright. Watch them turn into like blue-black control. Think of like Watery Grave, Duress. Alright, this hand is slightly better than the first hand. Especially with this Rix Maadi and a black source, so. I wonder how long we can ignore their creatures and just keep throwing burn at their face. I'd like to keep one of these, preferably the shock, so I can trigger Spectacle. Sure. Alright, well, we don't want to kill that. And I think I'm going to loot with the Rix Maadi. We have a lot of dead cards in our hand. Discard a card, then draw a card? Wait, what? Enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. Oh. I thought it was... Oh, I thought you had to discard... Like, when this things, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. I thought that's how it read. I see what you're saying. So yeah, I could have played the land then. Learning. It's not a cost. It would be kind of weird to be a cost because the spectacle part wouldn't, and that would play for a very strange card layout. They have prevented us from swinging, I will admit. Okay. Sure. So yeah, I could have played the Blood Crypt then. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but oh, there is green. There is green. They just got extremely unlucky. Unlucky. They had 4 cliff top retreats and I think 3 mountains. Okay. I'll just take one. It is really on them to crack this hatchling. I'm gonna snap this off. I think I can play this tapped. Alright. Yeah, this is nice. This is like worth the black sources. I really like that. If they're not gonna swing, they can't sit around forever because we'll just slowly burn them. I guess their board isn't the best though. They can leave this as a blocker and start swinging with these. Put 2 counters on it? Okay. So the only way this gets counters is if you do exactly 1 damage to it, otherwise it dies. So they're not gonna block with it. We know that for sure. So I'm probably just gonna swing. Yep. That's a strange attack. They have a castable card in their hand now. Alright, this is actually a very bad card in this matchup. I probably should have taken it out because all these enrage things. Yeah. What I could do is keep this back and like try to block one of these. They go for a pump. Nah. I think I want to just get our opponent dead. Raptor Hatchling indestructible and then just infinitely ping it. Oh. I see. Creatures you control get blah blah blah. Okay, that's a good thing we got the shock here. Run out this. We're out of gas, but this deck has some pretty powerful things to do off the top. And we have a free Spectacle. I guess this still does trigger Spectacle. Maybe that's the reason to keep it. This is not going to work the way our opponent thinks it is. They're not going to trigger Enrage. Does this get a counter still? Yeah, I guess it does get a counter. That's fine. Okay, they only swung with 1. I don't really know why. If they could swing with both and then keep this and pump the other one so they didn't have to double block. I guess it plays around a burn spell on one of them. They just don't block at all. Huh. I would have at least swung with one of these. This is strange. Opponent also probably should have fought the Maadi Reveler instead of the Goblin there. Alright, here comes a pump. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, this is pretty much a 2-turn clock. I guess a 3-turn clock. Unless they find a land, and then it actually is a 3-turn clock. Don't think I want to get rid of this. Boy, this is bad. I think we're playing defense now. Alright, they don't have double pump because they had a tapped land there. I don't want to turn this 2-2 into anything yet. Let's just trade here. They actually pump the one we're not blocking. They want to push out the damage. That's fair. That's fair. I am getting low. It doesn't play around a removal spell very well, but... Oh wait, how much is that indestructible card? 3. Okay, sure. Okay, that's a different indestructible card. Actually kills us too. Huh. Wow. Okay, we got it. I felt like we were doing pretty nice, and then we just kind of fell out of favor there. That's unfortunate. I think I'm going to take out this Firebrand, though. It's not very good. This has no targets, really. Theodore could do something. And he can't ping creatures, but... Same with Phoenix. Like, this just gums up the board completely. I don't think there's anything they're doing that stops the Phoenix from just infinitely blocking. A Phoenix would have been excellent there, so... Maybe 1 Angrath? Warboss is terrible because I have to swing with the 1/1, and if I'm in a spot where I don't want to, and they can just trigger Enrage over and over. I guess the other Lava Coil. I think we can play a more removal-heavy strategy instead of, like... I just like Angrath for control decks. Alright, if we get lands, this is good. And we have ways to survive their early game. I think I'm going to play this tap, though. I don't think we're going to wind up shocking anything. We just need 2 lands. Yeah, Angrath does do a good job at... It also steals their creatures, and then they probably don't get them back because they're all really tiny, and we'll probably just get sacrificed to the minus. But I think I can do more value-oriented things, and I think Lava Coil is just better here. I'm not too scared of all their indestructible stuff, honestly. Alright, one more land, and I'm curious how they deal with these. Okay. We can still stick to our original game plan, which is throwing burn at their face. Alright, I wish I could play a... Oh wait, I don't have to play a land first, right, because this costs 1. Power. Ah. That's actually terrible. 7 mana worth of things off the light up the stage. I guess I'm not drawing these. They weren't lands. Okay. You have a 1 mana deal 1. Alright, so now we have to deal with that. I don't think we can. Don't think we can deal with this now. Oh, yes we can. It's a lot of value gone, but our hand is pretty good. This is one of the few cards that deals with this. Okay. I imagine this is an Alpha Strike. Alright, well I gotta get this off the board. This doesn't do much because they have to do that again. That's their entire turn. They could have a shock here, but I don't think they do. Yep, didn't think so. I actually feel comfortable enough swinging here too. Yeah, let's just swing. Yeah, these Phoenixes, I shouldn't have taken them out game 2. Drawing 2 of them is obviously insane. Sun-Collared Raptor. Alright, do we have lethal? 8, 9, 10, 11? Oh my god. I didn't even realize. Wow. I guess it was a good thing we snapped off that lightning strike a bit earlier there. Just for a random 3 damage. Wasn't like the most efficient thing, but I didn't have to always go for their creatures. Yeah. We just sort of did 11 out of nowhere. Well, I mean 8 was on the board. We only did 1 burn spell, so it wasn't really out of nowhere. Wow. Yep, those Phoenixes were good. Obviously drawing 2 of them was good. It was one of their few answers to that thing becoming a 4-4. Unless they pinged it again to make it a 6-6, then we could deal 3 damage to it in response. Got a 1-drop, got to light up the stage, a Rix Maadi Reveler, keeping it. And a 1-mana Lightning Strike. I mean, well, yes, but 1-mana Wizard's Lightning. Opponent is down to 6. Nexus? Maybe Nexus. I'm sure we'll find out real soon. Kind of don't want to go for a light up the stage here. I'd rather leave up double burn, but I'm actually going to assume this is a Nexus deck and just snap off this light up the stage. Just get more resources. This looks like Nexus. This so the clock is real, I guess. Did I play a land first? Oh, I did. Why'd I do that? Huh. For some reason, I think light up the stage costs more than 1, so I'm like, I gotta play a land. And I remember I don't have to actually do that. This would be a Frilled Mystic spot. This would be a real nice Frilled Mystic spot, too. That's exactly what happens. I'm gonna lose this frenzy, but that's fine, I guess. Kind of. I think we can still use this Rix Maadi to cycle all this nonsense in our hand, so I'm gonna just not cast it. But that does mean I have to hit with this Lava Runner and cast the Shock now. Opponent's still at 17. So we haven't been doing a good job at killing them quickly. opponent is in the tank. Whoops. I gotta stop knocking into my microphone. Yeah, look at this awesome pop filter I got. Let me just smack it around a lot, defeating the entire purpose of the pop filter. Oh, they're back. Okay, this might not be Nexus, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not Nexus. I'm gonna attempt to shock the Llanowar Elves, though. That works. So, probably no Frilled Mystic. Let's swing. Be nice to make contact so this Rix Maadi does something. I think they would have Frilled Mystic if they had it there. "17 life on turn 4, I know. Tragedy." Yeah, someone message the Dark Bebop. Let him know he's supposed to be dead right now. I don't know why he's not. We drew... Oh, God. Alright, I guess Frenzy Experiment, right? Yeah. Hand's not very good. We're going to wind up replacing it anyways. Like, swing, sacrifice a creature, put in the 13, cycle this. So I guess this just sees way more cards than that would? Ah, lame. Also, if they swing, think we can kill them by the time that would kill us. I would hope. I like our opponent's deck. It's pretty cool. Now, if we see Nexus Fate right now, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be a very upset individual. Okay, no, none of that. None of that. That's good. That's a solid blocker here. Doesn't really change the clock. This is one of the worst cards we could have found on the top. Ah, we're going to lose this, I think. Dang. They should probably just let me draw cards. Okay, I didn't expect them to... Sure. Let's see if they chump block. Should put a stop here, I guess, because we're going to snap off the lightning strike, I think. Okay, well, I guess nothing else matters. We're pretty much dead here. Swing all out, they go down to 2. Triple block one of them, take 8. Wow, okay. We actually died to Carnage Tyrants. So, I probably should have played around Frilled Mystic and did something different that one turn with that Wizard's Lightning. And made the Frilled Mystic awkward, because that soaked lethal. We would have killed them if we dealt with that better. So I would say that was where we misplayed. I didn't respect Frilled Mystic. Should have never been able to effectively use that the way they did. It soaked 5. It soaked a shock and a other thingy-ma-booper. Also, Kindling Phoenix doesn't block Carnage Tyrant very well. They also might take out Carnage Tyrant. 6 mana 7/6 isn't very good against burn. Warboss seems nice. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Angrath, this could be slow enough. Try both of those. Yeah, Angrath's probably good. Probably shave a shock. I think a lot of our top end. No, yeah, shave a shock. All right. Opponent showed us what for. One drop. No one drop. Is this keepable? I mean, it takes so little to do things, but maybe it gives our opponent too much time. Yeah. Hand's great though, but I think our opponent would have too much time on their hands. Unless we drew like really, really good off the top. Gonna keep a war boss. Might not do Rix Maadi. No 1 or 2 drop is kind of weird. Oh, opponent has a Landward Elves? Ugh. If I'm casting the Rix Maadi, I already have my turn 3 play planned out, and these could probably... I'm probably not going to discard these, so... I don't want to get rid of the land either. So I should have played this tapped. I don't know why I didn't. That was weird of me. It's going to be a dead giveaway. Our opponent has something if they don't swing. Or tap it for mana, I should say. Okay, war boss it is. They have to answer this pretty quickly. Now we got to be wary of Frilled Mystic, I guess. This seems like a deck that wants Wilderness Reclamation. Oh, maybe not, actually. The only thing we saw was Chemist's Insight. Jade Light Ranger. So this could be Hadama's Climb. Blue-green Hadama's Climb. They kept in Hydroid Krasis. Wow. Okay. I'm going to kill the Jade Light. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, I think we can ramp... I think we can just overrun our opponent. Yep. Swing next turn with the War Bosses. Use Lightning Strike to kill a Jade Light Ranger. Or if they cast it... Wow, they actually trade off the Landward Elves. Well, there's no sweeper, and these goblins get out of control really quick, but still, it's only 1 damage. I think that Landward Elves could have done something. Like, now they don't have to shock them, or they have to shock themselves to... Oh, no, they don't. They don't. Okay. Krasis for 2. They do not Krasis for 2, so this is screaming Frilled Mystic. Actually, it's an instant card. Could be Chemist's Insight. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's not. So this is how we want Frilled Mystic to look. Just a 4-mana 3/2 that doesn't even do anything because we can just kill it. And we will. Oh wait, did I mess up? Oh, I guess I messed up my blocks. Whoops, I should have put a stop there. I couldn't kill it first. That was bad. I missed some damage. Oh well. Let's kill the Jade Light, because it's got actual counters on it, and if this is Hadama's Climb, it could end up mattering. But I did miss 2 damage there. Not even sure how to put a stop there. I guess I could have just killed the other one. I just could have killed Jade Light in response to the Frilled Mystic anyways, so I could have avoided that awkward stop and still got the damage in. It's not lethal next turn. We just barely have what it takes to kill that, so that's good. And we also have a light up stage here, so... Got a full control? Yeah, I see. Probably, that makes sense. Especially in combat, you can't like put a stop anywhere in there, because you can't click your face. Alright, our strategy worked extremely nice. We drew both of our 2 war bosses. Still doesn't seem like a Banefire matchup. Could be, but I don't know. Probably not. Especially with Frenzy in the deck. Seems kind of strange. Banefire might just be something else. I don't know, I just threw these. These are the cards I own. Deal with it. Deal with it. Run it back. There's no sweepers in blue-green, so we can go wide with those tokens. And that is exactly where we want Frilled Mystic, just doing nothing. This hand is kind of similar to the last one we kept, except there's no war boss, but I think this is still fine. Please don't have a Landward Elves. Thank you. We have not seen a branch walker. Wow, there's just nothing. Oh, that's unfortunate. We would have wanted that earlier. Alright, let's run this out. What is this? Oh, it's a growth spiral? That's not a quench. Oh my god, it's a quench. Okay. Okay, I got quenched. Jade Light? I got quenched. Jade Light drawing 2 lands. That's not that scary. Alright, let's run this out. Discard a mountain. To pay the additional cost. Then next turn, Frenzy. Into their Frilled Mystic turn, but we do have a second one. Also, I might swing for... No, I can't get this to be bigger in the attack, so... So be it. I'd be surprised if they, River's Rebuke. Okay. This is why I don't like Krasis, because a Krasis for 4 gaining like 1 life against the red deck is it's not very good. Ooh, that's so good. I think Frenzy's better though. Costs more mana. Yeah, we gotta just develop this, because they have to answer it or we just win. If they have Hadama's Climb, they kill us in like 2 turns. This becomes a 3/3. They flip it, and it swings with double strike, so it'd be 6. I guess it's a little bit slower than I thought. Alright, good thing we didn't use the shock, but bad thing we can't cast the shock anymore. Oh right, this grows immediately, so that wouldn't have mattered. I think we're gonna lose to that. We're gonna lose to that. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Unfortunately, I have to kill it, though. It will kill us, and that's a terrible card to have on top there, and I can't swing. Ugh. Opponents playing cards I would not imagine being good against red, but I guess they're better than I would have thought. If they don't have a follow-up, they can't swing. They have a follow-up. Let's hope it's not a crazy one. They kept in Carnage Tyrant. Our opponent just didn't care. They just did not respect burn. Like, I'm gonna play my cards. Okay, you got me. Ooze Carnage Tyrant Hydroid Krasis. That is usually not good against red, but I guess we were too slow. That's unfortunate. Carnage Tyrant. Game 3. Wow. Yeah, late game. Mana Sink, but I don't... It's kind of a dead card in your hand for a while. But they were at 21 turn, like, we just had no early pressure, and it seems as though our strategy is slow enough to where they could actually keep those cards. Well, this hand is weird. Sure. Whoops. Well, I think it's a dead giveaway. We have shock now. That's awkward. Yeah. Let's have this off. This looks like Esper, but they didn't get a shock land. Might just cast one Rix Maadi because I'm gonna cast the other one next turn and discard everything anyways. Oh, great. It's not what we wanted. Yeah, they didn't have a Wild Girl. Main deck, Cry of Canary, I'm sure. That turns off our Rix Maadi. That is very annoying. Alright. Well, we got thrashed in the opposite end of this game, so maybe we can win this time. That was a good draw. Ugh. Alright, well, I don't run Moment of Craving, so... Okay. I imagine they're gonna have a counterspell for the Phoenix, but that's... Oh, they don't have double blue, so they don't. Just Vraska's Contempt, it seems. If it's not Contempt, it could be, I don't know. Chemist's Insight. Mortify. Alright, so Mortify board sweeper. Oh, come on. Well, we're screwed. They don't have a Teferi at least, I guess, so maybe we're not screwed. We need to draw, like, better cards, so... And we need to draw them now. Okay.
Let's slow this. We need to move quickly.
Cool. Frenzy, Angrath, Warboss for an early threat. Banefire is good because they can't counter it. Direfleet plays here. Theodore also plays. Everything's just pretty damn good. Maybe Banefire is the worst one. Probably should just take Banefire to the sideboard if I'm never going to bring it in. This is the game you want it, and I don't even want it. I want all these super efficient value cards. I want them all. Maybe Warboss doesn't need to be in the deck. Yeah, I mean, it does get Teferi'd, it does get countered, but if it resolves, I just kind of win. And the idea is to be able to have it resolve, like just pressure your opponent to where they can't leave up counter magic. So you want Angrath to be able to stick, and I think it's possible. Our opponent just completely destroyed us. And that's so annoying, because when it's the other way around, I just immediately lose to this. I guess I'll take out Shock. It doesn't seem very good. Fine, I'll take it out. I don't know what to take out, so... Warboss seems kind of convinced you. Direfleet gets Thought Eraser, and I think that's very good. And Chemist's Insight. I only have one, though. I don't know. We lost game one, so... They seem more cookie cutter than our Esper deck because I don't run Moment of Craving in the main. Whatever, I'll keep this. My confidence has just been completely thrown out the window. I just want to play Esper again now. Light Up the Stage was good. I need them to not have a discard spell, I guess? And they don't want to cast one if they do have one. Negate? No, no negate, so I guess we do get to have this resolve. Found decent cards, not the best. Another tapped land. Okay. This is strange. Removal spell, maybe? Let's find out. Looks like they have a removal spell, because it wasn't a negate, and it's probably some sort of, yep. At least these risk factors are pretty good. They now have counter magic, though. But we have a lot of risk factors to go through, so... Guess we'll just pass. If they ever go for a Teferi or something, we can just mess them up good. Absorb's going to be a bit of an issue, but... I don't know. Let's cast the one that's already in the grave. Whatever. Yep. I'm going to get rid of Rix Maadi, I think, here. And I have to do it on my turn to keep up Spectacle. Oh, I guess I should have discarded that mountain. What the hell am I thinking? Well, a little too late now. Okay. Could have sequenced that a little bit better. Maybe keep the Rix Maadi in hand, get rid of the mountain. Yeah, I definitely could have played that better. Okay. Seen 3 more cards than our opponent, which is not a lot. That would be good if it resolved. Let's see if it will. Yeah, I guess it will. That was a very good top deck. Alright. That was a very good top deck. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. I mean, they answered kind of everything. It's just the risk factors just kind of got them at the end of there. Which means I want Banefire? I mean, if we get to that spot again, we do want Banefire. Although our opponent did scoop before we presented any sort of lethal. They probably just had no answer to the Frenzy, though. Wow. So they have a lot of 2-mana removal spells, so I don't even like War Boss. I would prefer to even take out more creatures for more spells, but gotta keep them. I gotta make them have it. Gotta make them have it. Okay, fine. They even have Vraska's Contempt, but I'm not gonna bring in Angrath. I'd rather not get Angrath Contempted. I'm surprised to still see Contempt. It gains life, but it costs 4 mana. That's huge. Okay. They have not shown us any Thought Erasers game 1 or 2. Double tap land again. Think I'm just gonna swing because I can't do anything. Yeah, let's just swing and pass. Thought Eraser. Sure. Yeah, they can't take us off a spell this turn. Probably just take Rix Maadi. Yeah. Theater of Horrors is huge here. I'm definitely going to run that out instead of the lightning, Wizard's Lightning. It means they have to mortify it. This is the first time I've ever cast a spell. They shocked themselves. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Another Rix Maadi? Is that better than, yeah, that's better than snapping off the, spell. I need more cards than just a 3-minute damage spell, so... Okay, well, we didn't do anything. We just replaced the spell with the creature. That wasn't very good. Let's, maybe they have Absorb and not a well, I don't know. I'm gonna swing first. I'd rather not get hit with Absorb if I don't have to. Guess it doesn't even matter. We can keep this in hand. Oh, I should have played the Lava Runner. Oh, no. Alright. I guess we'll wait next turn? Yeah. Our opponent seems to have nothing, so... Okay, it's actually good I did that. That's fine. Found a land. Absorb, please. Absorb, 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 absorb. Come on. Ah. Whatever. Okay, well, we got a really good draw here. 47 to 40 cards. We've seen significantly more than our opponent. A lot of lands, but we have been able to use them. We've spent wildly more mana than our opponent. They can't take us off risk factor either. But they know they can take 4 safely. Okay, not anymore. Oh my god, we can do this. We can do this. They shocked... Did they shock themselves? Did they just shock themselves? I think they did. So let's make that a punish and make them not use that mana, because it looked like a counter spell. Alright, we have to kill them right now. Oh no, I should have... Oh no, that was... Okay, no wait, they still let us draw. Actually. It's fine. We're gonna draw a bajillion cards here, but we still have to be able to kill them. Okay, do this. We won! Yes! Ah! Oh, I would have been so upset if I lost. Oh. Play against that all the time and I never win, but now, on the other way, if I'm playing the red deck, I lose. I'd have an existential crisis if that was the case. Oh my god. Okay. Woof. Our opponent was mana screwed. That is true. They were extremely mana screwed. If they weren't mana screwed, I don't even know if we had a chance. They held the absorb to not cast on the goblin, and then they cast it on the other thing. So patience was very good on that. I would have snapped off the absorb there. I would never take the risk of just not being able to cast the absorb past a turn and then die within your hand. That's extremely risky. We have double light up the stage off a shock. I'm going to keep this. Oh man, I was about to stress. Well, I was stressed out. I'm not going to lie, I was pretty stressed out there. Opt. A very slow opt. We got our 1 mana signature spells here. Our opponent's is far more interesting. Okay, so mono blue, Esper, Simic nonsense. Sure. Nexus. At least we have a clock that's actually good here. So we can probably erase this. They found out we have black. I want drill bits, don't I? I probably want drill bits. Yep. Yeah. Is it ever not slow? Yeah. I guess not. I guess not. No growth chamber. I mean, growth spiral. No. Okay, so this is the spot I'm talking about. I don't want them to be able to efficiently use Frilled Mystic. I don't want that. That's a no-go. Swing. Pass. We're in no rush. They're not doing anything, though. Alright, I've waited too long. I'm gonna go for it. Let's keep that in hand to trigger Spectacle on our turn, I guess. Swing. Root Snare. Okay. So this, Wizard's Lightning. My hand is very good, so I don't even want the Frenzy. I think we got just a boatload of value here to sift through first. Nah, I can't make another land drop. I'm going to cast one of these, because I don't want to discard Frenzy. I'd rather just do this here. Okay. And that's what the Spectacle would do anyways. 6 mana. Krasis for 4. Okay. I don't want to lose this. So if we swing for 2... Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't expect that. I guess we pass, right? We could get in 2 damage here. Put them to 8? Nah. Oh, boy. Tap land, so no Nexus of Fate. Oh, never mind. Nexus of Fate. If they swing, it's Nexus. Yep. Alright, well, I guess we just lose. Opponent didn't even cast a ramp spell, and we're still going to lose to Nexus of Fate. No Escanta either. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Oh look, another Nexus of Fate. Oh look, another Nexus of Fate. Oh look, another Nexus of Fate. Cool. Didn't even have Escanta. Only one card draw spell. Didn't matter. I guess I can stop a Krasis for 6 or something with the Lava Coil. That's so stupid. Don't want Banefire, too slow. Guess I'm gonna take out Phoenix doesn't seem good. Angrath is slow. Same with Experimental Frenzy, but if I ever run out of value... I did not run out of value that game, actually. Maybe I can shave some of these. It's not even that important. Like, we have to somehow play this and then, like, untap with it and still kill our opponent, and that's what, turn 5? For some reason, I'm getting the impression that that's impossible. Theater Hoarders might just be better than Experimental Frenzy in this spot. It just costs less mana. Opponent was actually extremely slow to combo off, and they still won. It was a turn 8 combo. Couldn't kill our opponent by turn 8. No value cards in our hand. A little bit better. It'd be nice to hit a land, but we can trigger Spectacle. That would be good, but I don't think I want it. I think I can do better than that. I already have one in hand. I think this is a better turn 1 play than this, but I'm not too sure, actually. Okay, let's swing. Guess we run out this first, because it's just exiled. Don't want to get rid of it. They thought about shocking themselves, and they chose not to. So do we want to cast this? We don't have... no, let's just do this in Wizard's Lightning. This is just more damage, and I think I need to close this game out quickly. The Rix Maadi is also just getting rid of a card that we don't want to, which is just more damage. Tempo, Blink of an Eye, maybe? Could be a Root Snare. I don't know if you keep that in against Burn. I'm not sure. Oh, my nose. Yeah. Did they take it? What happened? Pass the turn, I guess. Sure. Maybe I didn't have to show them lethal. Maybe that was a mistake. Oh, maybe it's fine. You only have one green source. Oh, look, there's a root snare. Okay, let's see if we can kill them. And we can. There's no counterspell. Nice. Wow. So, yep, we killed them with 2 lands. I think that's pretty good. Oh, that's just something like... Something just stuck in my nose and it's driving me crazy. My bad. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby. Burn this mother down. I don't think I want to change anything. Everything else is just too slow. Maybe this other theater, but no. We killed our opponent with 2 lands in play. I don't want to change anything. War Boss is very good, so I'm going to keep this. Turn 1 opt. Or so it seems that is the case. I'm actually kind of surprised to see Root Snare, but it is good. It's just kind of surprising. That's a very good top deck. Unfortunately, I could have. Oh, I'm so bad. I could have shocked and then light up the stage, so I could have swung for 2, and that's really what I want to be doing. But that does mean, I guess it kind of panned out kind of the same, damage-wise. But I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was wrong. Don't know if I want to cast this theater, actually. Let's swing first, see what happens. Alright. It's value I don't want to get rid of, so... Looks like they have... I don't know. I don't think I can beat a Reclamation like right now. I think I can beat a Krasis for 2, I think. Oh, there's a Reclamation. Cool. Okay. Well, they're kind of low, but they can just... They can win this turn. Turn 5, or 4, because they growth spiraled. Oh, I guess it would be turn 5, actually. Oh, this looks kind of similar, doesn't it? Unfortunately, I can't kill this, so... Okay. I guess they can't cast Nexus of Fate right now. I think I have to win, like, right now. I think. A light up the stage? That's a pretty good one to find there. I'm swinging all out. So you can attack with all, and then... Oh, yeah. I want to click my creatures. They get to eat something. Or just cast Root Snare. I don't want to die to this one Krasis, so that is a reason to get rid of it. No, I think I'm going to go face. I want Spectacle online right now. They have a Crawl Harpooner in their deck. Whoa. Okay, I don't think I can beat our opponent in time here. They don't get to flip Escanta, but if they have a Nexus of Fate, they do. And I think it's pretty likely they have a Nexus at this point. They've seen a third of their deck. Okay. Also, a bit of a problem. And it's a good thing I didn't go after Krasis, because it wouldn't have mattered. Well, they're swinging, so they obviously have a Nexus. And they get to flip Escanta, so I guess we just lose. Yep. It somehow whiffed. That's weird. Wow. Okay, well. I guess they whiffed? That's crazy. They also don't have a root snare? What? What? Half your deck? That's... oof, jeez, alright. Swing all out. Could have held back the Firebrand, but, nah. They have a root snare? Well, why wouldn't they swing then? They could have just killed us. Right? Yeah, they could have just straight up killed us. Swing for 8. Root snare, swing for 8. Okay. I guess I should have left back the Firebrand, though. Oh, look, Nexus of Fate. No, it was not good game, opponent. Now I'm just upset. Oh well, I mean, that's gonna happen. If we were like an actual faster burn strategy, I think we would have been fine. Especially that one, we got like kind of sort of an extra turn, I don't know. That sucks. Also, I'm probably pretty bad at playing aggro decks. Broke even though, so I didn't really lose anything. Oh man. So that's how you make fast YouTube videos. You don't play Control. So yeah, I guess Chain Whirler would have been nice. I could have just not swung there, got a ping, maybe got something off of the Rix Maadi thing, but it would have had to been like double Wizard's Lightning. It wasn't out, but yeah, I could have pinged them with this by not swinging, and then Rix Maadi from under the theater into double Wizard's Lightning and killed them. But I did not play to my outs. Oh well. And also Banefire could be something else. More Dire Fleets would be nice, probably instead of Banefire. Chain Whirler, I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Chain Whirler personally. But it's not bad. I think there's just better cards you can run instead of it. But maybe not. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with how to play Red. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Oh well.